4 signs your mental health needs attention for lifelong well-being. Your mental health is the cornerstone of how you navigate life, shaping your emotions, relationships, and even physical well-being. In your teens and 20s, building emotional resilience is critical, as this period sets the tone for how you handle stress and challenges in the decades ahead. Ignoring warning signs, like persistent sadness or social withdrawal, can lead to chronic mental health issues, impacting not just your mind but also your heart, immune system, and cognitive health. While some young people thrive with strong mental health habits, others experience subtle signals that their emotional well-being needs attention. Recognizing these signs early gives you the power to act and build a foundation for lifelong wellness. In this article, we're exploring 4 signs that your mental health needs focus, backed by research from the National Institute of Mental Health, NIM, and other leading health organizations. These aren't vague clues, they're clear, evidence-based indicators that can guide you to take action. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for, what these signs mean, and how to nurture your mental health for a vibrant future. Stay with us until the end, because you might be overlooking small habits that could have a massive impact on your well-being. Let's dive in. Sign 1. Persistent sadness. Feeling down occasionally is part of life, but if you're experiencing persistent sadness or hopelessness that lasts for weeks, it could be a sign that your mental health needs attention. This prolonged low mood may indicate depression, which can have serious consequences for both your emotional and physical health if left unaddressed. Consider 2 teenagers, Mia and Sophie, both 18 years old. Mia has her ups and downs, but generally feels hopeful and engaged in life. She talks to friends or family when she's feeling low, and her mood lifts. Sophie, however, has been feeling sad for over a month. She's lost interest in school, struggles to enjoy time with friends, and feels a heavy weight she can't shake. She assumes it's just a phase, but persistent sadness could signal depression. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, 2022, persistent sadness lasting 2 weeks or more is a hallmark symptom of depression, affecting over 20% of young adults at some point. A study in Circulation linked untreated depression to a 30% higher risk of heart disease, as chronic sadness raises stress hormones like cortisol, which strain the cardiovascular system. Left unchecked, depression can also disrupt sleep, appetite, and cognitive function, impacting lifelong well-being. The good news? You can address persistent sadness with support. Reach out to a trusted friend or family member. Practice self-care like exercise or journaling, and consider talking to a counselor or therapist if sadness lingers. Try this now. Reflect on your mood over the past 2 weeks. Have you felt consistently down or hopeless? If so, take a small step today, like sharing how you feel with someone you trust, because lifting your mood now could protect your health tomorrow. Sign 2. Social withdrawal. If you're pulling away from friends, family, or activities you once enjoyed, it could be a sign that your mental health needs attention. Social withdrawal is often linked to anxiety or depression, and isolating yourself can create a cycle that worsens emotional and cognitive health. Imagine 2 young adults, Ethan and Liam, both 22 years old. Ethan loves hanging out with friends, attending club meetings, and staying connected, even when life gets busy. He feels energized by social interactions. Liam, however, has been avoiding plans lately. He skips game nights, ignores texts, and spends most of his time alone. He thinks he's just introverted, but social withdrawal could indicate underlying anxiety. A study in The Lancet Psychiatry, 2021, found that social withdrawal increases the risk of cognitive decline later in life, as social engagement stimulates brain regions tied to memory and emotional regulation. The American Psychological Association notes that isolation is a common symptom of anxiety disorders, affecting over 30% of young adults. Chronic isolation also raises stress levels, which can weaken the immune system and contribute to mental health challenges. The good news is that you can rebuild social connections. Start small. Text a friend, join a group activity, or call a family member. Even one meaningful interaction a week can make a difference. If anxiety is holding you back, consider professional support. Check your social habits now. Have you been avoiding people or activities you used to enjoy? Reconnecting today could strengthen your mental health tomorrow. If you're finding this article helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss more mental health insights. Let's keep going. Sign 3. Chronic irritability. Feeling angry, frustrated, or irritable more often than usual can be a subtle but significant sign that your mental health needs attention. While occasional irritability is normal, chronic irritability, snapping at small things or feeling on edge constantly, may reflect underlying stress or mental health issues. Think about 2 college students, Ava and Noah, both 20 years old. Ava handles stress with calm. She takes deep breaths during tough moments and stays patient with others. Noah, however, has been increasingly irritable. He gets frustrated over minor delays, snaps at friends, and feels tense most of the time. He assumes it's just school pressure, but chronic irritability could signal elevated stress or anxiety. According to the American Psychological Association, 2020, chronic irritability is a common symptom of stress-related disorders, as prolonged stress raises cortisol levels, which disrupt mood regulation. A study in psychoneuroendocrinology found that high cortisol from chronic stress increases inflammation, which can contribute to mental and physical health issues, including depression and heart disease. Persistent irritability can also strain relationships, further impacting emotional well-being. The good news? You can manage irritability with stress relief techniques. Try mindfulness, meditation, or physical activity like walking to lower cortisol. If irritability persists, talk to a therapist to uncover underlying causes. Reflect on your mood now. Are you frequently frustrated or angry over small things? Calming your mind today could protect your mental health tomorrow. Sign 4. Sleep disruptions. Your sleep patterns are closely tied to your mental health, and disruptions like insomnia, oversleeping, or restless nights can be a warning sign that your emotional well-being needs attention. If you're struggling to fall asleep, waking up frequently, or sleeping too much, your mental health may be at risk. Consider 2 young adults, Olivia and Jacob, both 24 years old. Olivia sleeps 7 to 8 hours a night, waking up refreshed and ready for the day. She maintains a consistent bedtime and limits screen time before bed. Jacob, however, tosses and turns, often lying awake for hours or sleeping 10 to 12 hours, yet feeling exhausted. He thinks it's just a busy schedule, but sleep disruptions could indicate mental health challenges. A study in Journal of Psychiatric Research, 2019, found that sleep disruptions are linked to mental health issues like anxiety and depression, affecting over 40% of young adults with these conditions. The National Sleep Foundation explains that poor sleep impairs immune function, increases stress hormones, and disrupts emotional regulation, creating a cycle that worsens mental health. Chronic sleep issues also raise the risk of physical health problems, like obesity and heart disease. The good news? You can improve your sleep with healthy habits. Stick to a regular bedtime, avoid caffeine or screens before bed, and create a relaxing bedroom environment. If sleep problems persist, see a doctor or therapist to address potential anxiety or depression. Check your sleep now. Are you sleeping well, or struggling with insomnia or oversleeping? Fixing your sleep today could strengthen your mental health tomorrow. If you found this article valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here, and consider subscribing for more mental health insights. Your support keeps us going. Conclusion. Now that you know these 4 signs, persistent sadness, social withdrawal, chronic irritability, and sleep disruptions, take a moment to reflect on your own mental health. Are you nurturing your emotional well-being with healthy habits, or are you noticing warning signs like constant irritability or trouble sleeping? Your mental health is just as vital as your physical health, and the steps you take in your teens and 20s can build resilience for a lifetime. Don't wait for these signs to escalate into bigger problems. Start today. Reach out to a friend or family member. Practice stress relief techniques like meditation. Prioritize sleep, and seek professional help if you're struggling. Your mind deserves care, and addressing these signs now can ensure you stay emotionally strong and vibrant for years to come. Build resilience today, and your future self will thank you.